doing well. Today I'm going to do Easter settings for your kitchen table. I'm going to do a variety of styles. We're going to do kind of like an eclectic style, we're going to do traditional, we're going to do a little rustic, just try to hit everyone's different styles and price points. As you're watching this webinar, if you could just think about stuff that you have around your own house, and because maybe you don't need to buy all pieces, maybe you need to buy no pieces, you can just recreate these looks with items that you have at home. But it's always good to reuse what we have in our own house, so just keep that in mind as we go along. I will give you some price points just so that if you see something you like, you can jot it down, price points, and just screenshot or do something like that. Okay, this is the first one. This is, I guess, what I would call kind of an eclectic style, and I love this. This is by a Canadian maker. This is a runner, so for reference too, my table is 72 by 42. So it's a fairly big table. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these on, and then Leonard. I have two assistants. I have Ryan, my son, as my videographer, and my husband, Leonard. I need the lanterns first. And this is going to be very casual because I'm not used to being in front of the camera. It's mostly Kaylin that does this little job. Okay, so we're starting with the lantern. So I just like with this pattern here, I just wanted to bring in some natural materials. So I started with the lantern. Inside I have a Rio light. We have no batteries, so we're not lighting it up today. This is a fun little lantern that I have in the store right now. It'll be great for patio season once we get there. But for today, we're just gonna light up our table. And then we have the little cactus. I love these little fake cactuses. They're just fun. No, that's not for this one. It's the, that's it for this one. So we just have a little finishing touch for these guys. It's the Hear No Evil, See No Evil, and Say No Evil. Yeah, these little fun little felt bunnies, which I just love how that finishes the look off. So Ryan's going to zoom in so you can kind of see all the different pieces. Okay. So this runner is 25% off right now, and I don't know how much it actually is. Let's just go over here. Well, you can email me and I can tell you about that. What also I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the base of these, and then I can show you how you can add to it for entertaining. So if you kept this on every day of the week, and then for Easter, or if you were entertaining in the future, then this is a little bread basket from the same company, Ricardo, and it keeps your breads all nice and warm in there. And then we have this fun little serving tray we can add in. This one had a little accident on the way here, but we have two more at the store, so that's not a biggie. And then you could do your cheeses, your meats, and all of that. I have no props for that stuff here, so we're just going to imagine. All right, so that is our finished look for the first one. Okay, so look number two. This one I guess would be a little bit country style, but I am never too country. I always like to mix a little bit of modern and country. So I'm going to get closer to Ryan so he can see the pattern on this. It's so delicate and pretty. I love it. So that's by Indaba, also one of my favorites, and this one is $55. Okay. So your runner doesn't have to go right to the end like that. It can hang over. There's no rules, so I find people stress about that a lot. As long as you finish the center and it looks awesome, I wouldn't worry too much. Okay, so our next piece we are going to add on is this great versatile tray. So perfect for tablescapes like we're doing, but also for out on the patio, serving drinks, anything like that. I just find you can reuse this for many different reasons. We have this little cute bunny fellow, and I broke him on the way here. So we are going to add a little, we're going to repurpose him a little bit, so he will be on sale because he's got a little dent in it, but you'll never know by the time I'm finished. I'm going to put a little, is this the one? Yeah, little blueberry on his head there. Okay. And then Turkish towels. I'm a big fan of the Turkish towels in the kitchen, in the bathroom. In this case, we're going to just add a little bit of texture and soften up our tray. I'm going to take another little bunch of the blueberries. I am a fan of the blueberry. I love them. So I'm just going to put them there. And then this is a new set. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it in the store because I think we got it just before we closed. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to set this. We're going to pretend like it's tea time in the house. We have little matching mugs. There, put one back here. And then we also have little matching cream and sugars. So we're going to put that here. So for example, the little cream and sugar set is 26. The mugs are 13 each, and they're a really nice weighted mug. The teapot, 33. All right. So that's our first little scape, and this would be like more afternoon, morning, tea time, and then Len's gonna help me. We're gonna, did you get a shot of the whole table, Len? Yeah, okay. Then Len's gonna help me show you an evening look. Like it's, so we need the chip dips stuff. Okay. So we're keeping our same little friend there, the tray, everything's gonna stay, except for we're gonna add our little salsa packs. So you can use these with or without the container, they're sold separately. Just easier to clean if you have the little case, but this is washable, it's not cardboard, what is it? Washable. Yeah, you know what I'm getting at. Anyways, with the salsa, paper sacks. Just paper sacks. And then this is a fun one for chips. Okay, same thing, you can wash it out. We're going to pop that there. And then this little great guacamole and chips or whatever you want for that one too. We can set it in, and you notice how the cork on that kind of relates to the other pieces. Okay, so these are all looks that you can do for spring, Easter, but you're not tied to it because after Easter, if you don't want to do the bunny anymore, you just put something else that's not Easter in its place. Okay, our third look is the blue and white stripe, and I'm going to do placemats this time just because they're fun and you can throw them in the wash. If you use two, you wash two. These ones, we use this at our house too, the little silverware holders, so they're fun. You just put your fork knives in there and you're ready to go. So I'll just throw this together. Here's an example of one. Ryan will zoom in once we're set up. I didn't film them all because they're kind of clunky. Okay, Ryan, do you want to zoom in there? You got a look at the table. Okay, so that's our starting point. And then Len's going to bring over our centerpiece, which is the three bunnies. We're going traditional Easter here with our three chalk bunnies. These guys sold out fast and then got them back in, but just before we had to close down. So we have a couple sets in the back room. Oops, how did I do this? If I was doing this for real or if someone was buying, then I would snip off the ends and make sure it was tied with a little burlap or whatever. So really just a simple little look, and then I would bring in for the table a little pair of napkins. For your stove, we have these cute little towels I can hang over. Anyway, so I would just bring in little pots of yellow around the room. Okay, so this one is easy peasy. Okay, our next look is with this banana leaf table runner. It's kind of like a soft, bluey, and then it has like kind of a straw color through it. It's very pretty. So we're going to start with that. It's $49, just to give you an idea. Okay, you can set it on the table then. Alright. So this, I've probably talked to you all about before at different workshops or different things. So this is one of my hand-hewn troughs that we love. They're made from a local maker, and she's fabulous, and they're just great for every season. So I'll decorate them for customers for Christmas, for Easter, for fall. We just like switch them up as we go. They're all around the $89 kind of mark. So they are a staple piece that you'll have forever, so it's worth the investment. And they're nice and heavy. And like on a big table like mine, they really have a presence. So, and I have these lovely little hydrangeas. So we're just gonna start to build it. So this is so simple. I did this for my friend recently for one of her, I was redoing a baker's rack for her, and this is one of the features that we did there. There's really no rhyme or reason. Putting these in here, just decided that I like those big leaves, so I'm going to put them there. And we're just going to build it. Spread out our whites a bit. You ever see these hydrangeas on sale? These ones are actually fairly reasonable, but they are very expensive. So if you see them on sale, any that look real can cost a small fortune, so just keep your eye open if you see them on sale, or if you happen to have these ones, because they're a good price. Okay, I'm not sure if I have those perfect. Okay, so we're going to start with that, and then Len, can you bring over the bags? No, it's the bunny and the bags first, and then the little sign. Okay, so in this one, I wanted to incorporate the little bunny because it is Easter. So if I was at the store, I would probably do this with tissue instead of the plastic bags, but I'm not at the store. So we're just gonna tuck the little bunny in there, and then just watch for any little holes, and just maneuver the items to fill. How's that look, Ryan?
It looks good.
All right, you want to get a close-up on the little bunny? So I would probably even set him up a little bit higher if I was doing him, but he's super cute in there. So this one would be a pretty simple one, and then you can just stay there for a second. So if I didn't want to do the bunny, or if I wanted to switch it out later, you could also do something. This guy is not agreeing with me. I would incorporate like the little love in there somehow. Yeah, I had him standing before. Yeah, so just nice and cute. Whoop. Anyways, he does stand in there. What I would probably do is wrap the little hydrangea leaf around one of each end, and it would just sit in there. So that's another cute little way to do it. Okay, Leonard, the accessories. So for this one, I would play with the greens because I really like working with greens and blues. So I would bring some of them in just to add a little bit of fun and color. So you see how I did that with the hydrangeas. Then I'm showcasing Jackpot because I love her pottery, and I just find with the natural elements that we have going on here, then it's nice to bring in some more natural, like with the pottery. So we have the little serving plate and cup, and then these are my favorite wine cups, as Leonard and Ryan know. If they're serving me wine, this is the one they get for me. Alright, so that's that side, and over here we have another one of those kitchen helpers, but this time we're doing it in the bright green. It's not too bright though, it's like I love that color. And then we have a pretty tea towel, and then these are the Swedish dishcloths that everyone loves, okay? And just adding to our little green. So you want to do a zoom in, Ryan? Okay, the last one is a tablecloth. And it is so pretty, just nice and soft. It's in the blues and grays, which everyone's house right now tends to be in those colors. It's I think 54 by 54 and 49 for this one. Seems to be the magic number for a lot of these runners and stuff. So with tablecloths that aren't big enough for your table, I usually like to do them on the kind of diagonal. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just put it down and make sure it looks good to your eye. Then I'm going to add on one of these charcuterie boards. And this is the one that I use all the time, and I'm just realizing now that it maybe has a little, it needs to be oiled right now because I've been using it, so don't judge. And then, no, we'll do the 3 bunnies. This one is super easy and quick. You probably have a charcuterie board in your home, and then it's 3 little bunnies, like this, and we're done. So that one is, we're not done, Ryan, just, we're just done this little scape, just something really simple. Maybe you have kids, you don't want a bunch of stuff around, and then when we're here and it's supper time, we usually just slide it out of the way, and then bring it back after supper. We were playing with these guys earlier. You'll probably see pictures where we were doing the husband and wife bunnies. You could put a little bow on the male, which would be fun. Just happened to have a ribbon here that wasn't even planned, but anyways, you can do fun little things like happily ever after, and then maybe not so happy. I'm sure you guys aren't experiencing any of this right now. But anyways, just fun little stuff that you can do with these little bunnies. But we'll go back to the mama, papa, and little one. Alright, so that's that. And then we'll do accessories. Leonard? So we have, once again, the little Turkish towel, which is beautiful. Just add some softness into your kitchen. This one, I just brought in a fun little Easter bunny one. Great little napkins. I didn't go crazy with Easter napkins, but I did do a lot of like springtime, summertime type ones. And then these are great tea towels. Lots of girls have them on their registries for their weddings because they're just good quality and will last them a long time. Okay, so there's our little accessories for that one. Okay. nice mint green and kind of like a jute rope going through. And surprisingly, this one might have ended up being my favorite. Either the first one or this one. Oh, I don't know. I have lots of favorites, but I was really surprised how nice this one looked in my kitchen. And yeah, just a nice surprise. So we're going to start with the classic base. So this one you can't go wrong with. One of those pieces I was talking about before, kind of like forever pieces. So this one is 88, just to kind of give you an idea. Nope, no, the flowers and the bunny. And the flowers on the seat. Then we're going to add in a little bunny, but as you know, after Easter we don't have to leave him, or we can because we like bunnies. These are so cute. So they're 19 for the little pack. So just once we get into hostess time, this would be very fun to bring for a friend, or if you let me know, I can porch drop them to someone in our area too. So anyways, today we're going to take it out of the little package and drop it into our vase. Just a little bit of fun there. And then we'll do the garden party. Yep. And then we'll go to the glasses. And then just finish it off with a little garden party chalkboard. So cute, just classic, easy to move off, move to the side. I really like this one. Okay, and then as the day goes on, we can do these awesome green glasses. I love them. It's so pretty and just like brings out the flowers in there. Or we can do the mugs. Okay, so once again, jackpot mugs look awesome with this setting. I also have platters and bowls and lots of different things that we can add to this set. So, and then I would say if we were going to match a little napkin or something with it, we would go with just a pretty little blue-green. So that's it for that one, and then let Ryan do a little close-up. Pretty pink napkins. I have them in both sizes. So I have it in the normal size, or we have it in the long, and I have holders for both of these sizes now too. We have the Swedish dishcloths. Everyone always wants the dragonflies. I love this one too. Bees are ever popular. Flamingos. The cardinals. The bike. And yeah, that one's so fresh and pretty. And then we have that other pack there, Leonard, too. I just brought home an assortment of pretty napkins and stuff. So these, it's so hard to see, but there's like a little faint bunny on there. Once it was out of the pack, it would be more obvious, but very pretty. Then our popular cows are back. Hello Spring. And he's so cute. And then what do we have? So I think I got back in some good stuff for wedding presents. And then just always nice in the springtime, and Easter is kind of a good excuse for it to freshen up our dishcloths and our tea towels. This one is so pretty with the butterflies. I had a version of it last season that sold out really quick. So there's those guys. There's the dragonflies again, which looks good with those. And then everyone is gonna want these, the little hummingbird tea towel. And then this one is a cool one. Kaylin's gonna do a little Instagram story on it. It's a magnetic towel, so it just hangs right onto your fridge or whatever, I guess stove or whatever you want. It has a little magnet there. So cool. So it comes in a set of 2 for $14. It'll be a great shower gift, and so you can message me and I'll set it aside. And then I just think these are so pretty, the hand woven trivets. Okay, Okay, so that's it for our webinar today, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the little workshop that we did, and you have some inspiring new ideas for Easter and just spring in general. I wish you all well, and just keep watching our Instagram and our Facebook feeds because we are going to be holding some little workshops online. Kaylin has some good ideas on just keeping our Instagram and Facebook fresh, so you guys will want to check back daily. Okay, so thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon.